It's 11 o'clock, and we are.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing? Well, they're doing great because they're not here.
Yeah. Well, I'm good. I'm drinking my juice. It's all good. Cheers.
I'm drinking. Yep. I'm right there with you.
Your invisible glass.
I love it. So, it's interesting, and I wanted to touch base. And some people will be watching from the replay, and that's okay. And today is Friday. It is the 28th of the month, and we know that on the 28th of the month, what happens, and that is that's the last day to be able to move people to make sponsor changes.
Hey, AJ.
AJ's here, Sven's here, Annette, Rebecca, Debbie Costastella said when they replied not interested, and I asked them if they knew anybody else, suddenly they were interested. Is that from yesterday? Is she typing something today? Where is she? I don't see that.
Oh, right.
Oh, you know what I am? You know what? I pulled up the wrong live on my Facebook feed, and I'm like, what the heck is that? That was Debbie asking a question a couple of days ago. Anyway, so good morning. There's a Facebook. Oh, Joe's on, and Lori's on. And so Joe and Nan, I'd spoken with them a couple of days ago, and they were shooting for getting volume to get to the next rank, and so we had a great conversation, and somebody's over here making all kind of noise in my kitchen over here. Anyway, had a great conversation with them about just the stinking thinking, and just going through and just contacting people no matter what. And so last night, it was amazing because I always love to get great messages. So Nan and Joe were messaging me last night. And let me see what he said. Maybe it was Nan. Okay, so he responded back. Once I got, we're talking about responses and what people said and yada yada yada, and got a positive response and stuff like that. But anyway, long story short, they said, "Hey, we did what you said. We got rid of the stinking thinking, and hey, I wanted you to know that Nan and I have been doing what you said and said to do, and we've had more people ask to see more the presentation." More in the past 2 days than we've had in the past year and a half.
That's awesome.
We've had more people ask to see the presentation in the last 2 days than we have in the past year and a half. We shared it with our downline last night, and they're going to start using the method also. Thank you for the help. We're sending out your video when they want to see more, not to touch on the link. If they're interested in joining team, how should we approach, blah, blah, blah. So congratulations, Nan and Joe. That's awesome. Great job. It's just, if you follow the coaching, if you listen, I promise this system works. I promise it does. And so today I'm going to do a short because, it's Friday, number one. Happy Friday, everybody. Freaky Friday. And so I wanted to do kind of a short version because I've got this recorded. I got to edit it a little bit, and I'm going to post it on the thing about the closing blueprint, how to close. Because now we're like, okay, so now I know what to say, and now I know what to send them, and so then I got to follow up. So first of all, I want to say this is the big deal with the sending out a presentation is the follow up. It's so important that when I say, hey, Denise says, yep, I'll be happy to take a look at it for you. Great. Sounds good. I'm going to send it over now. It's 11:04. And for some reason, people are missing this part. Okay. Great, Denise. I'm going to send it over to you now. It's 11:04. Listen, then once you take a look at it, we'll follow up. It's Friday, 11:04. I've got some time this afternoon, about 3:20. I could follow up. or maybe at 7:30 tonight, or tomorrow morning around 10:15. Which of those 3 times works best for you? Go ahead and get them to say when you're going to follow up.
Mm-hmm.
You with me?
Yeah.
It's important to set the follow-up time. So now I know I'm going to follow up. Okay. And so they watch the video, and that's when it's time to follow up and follow the closing blueprint. Okay. And again, it's 11:05. Denise has me on a tight schedule. And so I've got like 11 minutes just to review this. Okay. And it's Friday and everybody wants out early. You know, school gets out early on Friday. So here's the deal. First of all, I want to talk about the closing pyramid. You know, everybody talks about the pyramid scheme. I love pyramids when I'm at the top. Somebody said to me yesterday, I sent some things, is this one in pyramid things? And I said, yeah. And I'm at the top, and I can show you how to be at the top too. And they went, really? Cool. Send it to me. Because everybody's at the top of their own pyramid, right?
Right.
You're at the top of your own team. They said, is this one in pyramid things? I said, yeah, it is. And I'm at the top and killing it. And I can show you how to be at the top too. And he was like, oh, great. Send it to me. You know? So, but look at this. This is important because so many people get this confused. In the closing pyramids, it's 5% closing. It's 20% presentation. It's 75% asking questions. That's the right way. So many people want to do 75% of their time trying to close or convince, and 20% presentation because that's what it is. And they only spend 5% of their time asking questions if they even do ask questions. So it's important to realize that 75%, 20% this is the presentation. Once they watch the presentation, you got to realize something. You have the upper hand. You're in charge. You're the boss. You got the upper hand. Now, what do you mean by that, Alan? Well, because people just don't sit around and go, sure, I'll watch the presentation. Hey, what'd you do today? I watch presentations. What'd you do this afternoon? I watched this presentation a friend of mine sent. Oh, what for? I don't know. Just for the hell of it. I just don't have anything better to do. Just watch presentation. That's what I do. I just watch presentations. No, they watched it for a reason. You with me? So, hey, my time to follow up is 11:20. Now, I always say that I use odd times to follow up and set appointments because people get a chuckle out of it, number one. And number two, they don't forget. Mm-hmm. They remember. I got to talk to Denise at 11:23. I don't know why she said 11:23, but it's 11:23. So, hey, Denise, did you watch the presentation? No. So my time to follow up, I call Denise. And, hey, Denise, great to catch up. Hey, listen, did you get a chance to watch the presentation? Denise says no. What do you do? Well, I'm going to tell you what you don't do. You don't go, why not? You promised me you'd watch it. Well, you want to watch it now? When can you watch it? I need you to watch it. Posture up. We've got a $1 billion opportunity. If you called and you had an appointment with the #1 attorney in the country, and the attorney said, hey, I want you to fill out this paperwork for me to take your case, if you even get to talk to the attorney, because most time you don't, to take your case. And then they call you up and this top attorney in the whole world represents all the top clients, says, hey, Denise, did you get a chance to fill out the paperwork? And you go, no. What are they going to say?
Let me know when you do.
Let me know when you do. Hey, Denise says, hey, no, I didn't get a chance to. Hey, no worries. Listen, Denise, I've got several people who've watched it, and I've got to manage my time because we're so busy, and I need to follow up with. So if you get a chance to watch it, let me know, and I'll try to fit you into my schedule to follow up. The fear of loss is much greater than the hope of gain. When you say that, people are going to go, wait a minute. You'll be surprised. They'll go, wait a minute now. I didn't say I wasn't going to. Yeah, I know, but listen, man, I got so many people, joining right now, and my calendar is so busy and packed that I just, I don't have time, and listen, my calendar may look like this. my calendar is so busy. I'm not sure when I'll have time to fit you in. So let me see. This is a new journal that I started, by the way, so there is stuff in here. And I don't really know. Denise, I thought you were going to watch it by today, but listen, tell you what, if they say that, okay, so when can you watch it? And if they say great, no problem, you say great, have a great day, and you let them go. And worry about that follow up later. But wait, Alan, I do want to watch it. Okay, well, when can you watch it by, Denise? Listen, it's 11 o'clock. I can watch it by 12. I'll watch it as soon as we get off the phone. Okay, great. Well, listen, gosh, let me see. When, God, my schedule is so we are rocking. I don't know. You know what, Denise? Listen, if you're available this afternoon at 3:05, I'll have about 5 minutes. Can you be available at 3:05? That's the only time slot I got today.
I'm in.
You want to be important. You want people to feel like this is something real. But if you go, oh, well, great, watch it, and I'll call you right after. They're like, this is not worth anything. See, you got to make it worth something. Okay, so 11:11, I got to roll. This is an overview. Answer yes. Yeah, I watched it. Great, sounds good. What did you see that you liked best? You're going to get a positive or negative result. Sometimes I got people that say sucked, hated it, didn't like it. And so if they do that, I'm going to be shocked. I'm going to go, right, yeah, whatever. No, I didn't like it. You're kidding me, right? No, I didn't like it at all. All right, so wait a minute. Listen, you're going to act shocked, surprised, curious. And remember, you have the upper hand. They watched it for a reason. All right, so wait a minute, Denise. Did I send you the one? I want to make sure you watch the right presentation because I've never had anybody say that. The one with the beach and the chairs and the girl, is that the one you watched?
It is.
It is? The one that says lives that's the one you watched, Lives Are Changed Here.
Yes.
Wow. Hey, hang on a second. Hey, listen. She watched the presentation and she said she didn't like it. Yeah, I asked her that. She said she watched the right one. All right, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, hey, so listen. Let me ask you a couple of questions. You watched the presentation for a reason, obviously. What were you hoping to see? What were you hoping to see? Because, see, if I say that, I guarantee you they're going to give you an answer that our opportunity cures. Well, Alan, I was hoping to see, I was hoping I could do this on a part-time basis. And it looks like to me when I watched it, this is like a full-time job, like hard work, like lots of going on. Oh, yeah, I get it. Well, you must have missed it. I'm sorry. Let me tell you something. About 98% of the people who work with us, they're all part-time. Some of them are only working 2-3 hours a week. So you must have missed that part. But yeah, I understand how that make you feel. Yeah, no, this is really a part-time gig. You see what I'm saying? And so again, for time limitations, did you watch the presentation? Yeah, I watched it. Great. What did you see you liked best? And they answered, well, let me tell you something. I liked the fact that this, and I liked the fact that. Okay. You see where it says me, this is us, never add spice to their soup. Now, what does that mean? When they start telling you what they like, you got to go, I like that too. Oh, yeah, that's amazing. You don't say, did you see the car program where you can win a Tesla? Did you see that? They may not want a car and they may not like Tesla. That's like Denise is making her famous lasagna and me coming by with some cinnamon and throwing some cinnamon on top going, oh, I love cinnamon. And it's like, what the heck are you doing? You're messing up my soup.
You're out the family.
Yeah, you don't be messing with the lasagna. Don't be messing with the lasagna. I'll cut the call and my brother, you'll be in trouble. So you want to agree with what they're saying. Listen, that's awesome. And then you want to say, well, hey, Denise, sounds like you're ready to go ahead and get started. That's it. Listen to what they like. And if they only give you 2 things, that's awesome. Hey, look, sounds like you're ready to get started. We can go ahead and get you signed up now. Now they're going to say, great, and sign up. Or they're going to say, well, wait a minute. No, I'm not. I didn't say I was ready to sign up. And then again comes the surprise. Oh, really? Oh, you're not. Oh, I'm sorry. Most of the people, when they say what you said, are ready to get started. They're ready to get started. So if they say, well, no, I'm not quite ready to get started yet. Okay. Well, great. Then we simply ask more questions. So Denise tells me what she liked. I said, great. Sounds like you're ready to get started. Well, not quite yet. Oh, really? Oh, well, I'm sorry. Most people that say that are ready to go ahead and get rolling. Okay. So let me ask you, what questions do you have? You must ask some more questions. What questions do you have that I can answer? And then you answer their questions only. Don't add spice to Denise's lasagna. She will snatch a weave. She will pull your ears off if you go messing with her food. I was up there. She made one of the best lasagnas I ever had. I didn't even go close to the kitchen. I'm like over here minding my business. I'm worried about myself. She said, I knew Italian lasagna. I'm here. Same thing applies here. Don't interact, because see, you might screw it up saying something they hadn't even thought of. You answer their questions and nothing more. And say, what? Oh, yeah. Well, this. Oh, okay. So, anything else? No. Okay. So, you're ready to get started? Does that make sense? You ready to get started? And that's it. That's how hard it is. That's how easy it is. Don't make it any harder. Some of you are way off. Some of you are like wanting to go into this long story and tell this. No. You're the car salesman then. You're the car salesman. I've had people say to me before, well, tell me about this compensation plan. I've been involved in companies before, and I'm telling you right now, I didn't know what compensation plan. I might say, so let me ask you, what with your old compensation plan, did you study that? Did you really understand that well? Yeah, I understand it. Well, how'd that work out for you? Because what I found is the most successful people here aren't really experts at that. They're just experts at sharing and carrying the information that we have and bringing people on board. And those who get caught up in the details, they kind of struggle. Mm-hmm. But, our founder's been around for 30 years. He's got what's been rated as one of the top compensation plans in the industry. And I can point you to a tool if you want to do some more research on that. You see, point. I'm not going to explain it. So that's what you do. It's that easy. It's that simple. Don't add to it. Don't add spices to the lasagna. Don't miss out pieces. And remember, posture up. Be confident. Be confident. Keep it simple. Be confident. Sounds like you're ready to go ahead and get started. Let's get you going. Then what do? Perform the tool, huh?
Confidence is the biggest thing. It's like when you're buying a car, you got to be willing to walk away. You have to walk away, because if you don't, they know.
I'm glad you said that. If you don't walk away from a car dealership and leave and let them call you back, you did not get the best deal. I'm just telling you. You didn't get the best deal. Let them walk. See, the fear of loss. Yeah. When I bought that Mercedes out there, that guy told me, I don't know where you've been getting your numbers, but you're out of your mind. There's no way in the world they'd do that. I'd say I might be. Heck, who knows? I'm no expert. I just know what I can do, and that's all I can do. And if you want it, great. If you're not, it's no big deal. I'm sure you could sell it for more. But for me, that's just where I'm at. So I left. He called me. I said, nah, he didn't. Listen, sales manager wants to talk to you. I said, I don't want to talk to sales manager. You know where I'm at. Well, he said he could do such and such. I said, listen, I appreciate it, man. I don't want to do that. I don't want to play the game. I'm cool. I'm okay not buying it. It's all right. You see? I'm okay. I'll just look somewhere else. Maybe it's more car. Here's what I said to him. Maybe it's more car than I can afford.
Well,
He
it's
called
just
me back.
law of attraction when somebody pushes and you push back, they're naturally going to push more. Like if we hold our hands like this and I'm pushing this way, you're naturally going to push back. If I move my hand, you're going to come toward me. That's just the way it works.
So important. Yep. 11:20. Thank you for the 5 minutes. Hope
Yeah.
everybody has an amazing weekend. It's Friday.
Friday.
Party. Celebrate your successes. Last day to do sponsor changes. Get with your team. Get with your folks. Let's make it happen. We love you. Thank you, Denise. Later, Gators.
Bye.
See you Monday.